So, yeah, okay, now we're live. Now we're doing good. So, Bitcoin is absolutely dumping, and I'm excited about that. I'm no longer scared when Bitcoin's dumping. I don't care how much Bitcoin I hold, because it is my biggest holding. I'm just excited to buy more Bitcoin. So I do have a strategy for when I want to buy more Bitcoin, because I always want to buy more Bitcoin. I try to buy more Bitcoin every 1 to 2 weeks. But let me tell you right now that my plan right now is to buy more Bitcoin when 1 or 2 things happen. Right now, I don't know what I just did. Right now, my plan is to buy more Bitcoin when we get above this key moving average on the 333-minute time frame. I love trading this time frame, at least on the macro time frame. I traded this time frame with Tesla. I bought Tesla at $212 several months ago, and then I sold it around 327. It did go to 400 or 500 at one point, but I sold it at 327. That was a nice trade on the stock market in 3 months. So I do trade it on the macro time frame once in a while, not very often, but I love trading it for my macro investments. I love accumulating based on this time frame. I don't know why. I just love this time frame. So if Bitcoin can reclaim the 200-day smooth moving average on the 333-minute time frame, I'll buy more Bitcoin. Right now, that's sitting at $95,500. That line will come down if Bitcoin does not get a bounce here. So if Bitcoin reclaims $95,500 or even 95K, which is weekly resistance at this point now, I'll buy more Bitcoin. That's the first scenario. The only other scenario where I'll buy more Bitcoin, right now I'm just stacking cash on the sides until I see a really good opportunity, because we're not near support. The next support I see for Bitcoin is honestly about 65,000, the previous all-time high. Or actually 70,000, that would be the previous all-time high. That's where I'd buy more Bitcoin, 70,000. So I guess that's the second scenario. If we go to 70,000, I'll buy more Bitcoin. The third scenario is if this crypto fear and greed index gets 10 or below 10, 9 or lower, I love buying crypto. And a lot of crypto below 9. That is, or 9 and below. That is when usually we get massive reversals. Bitcoin, when it was at 16,000 2 or 3 years ago, at the last lows of the bear market, the last bear market, not this one, because I think now we might be in a bear market. The last time we were at 9 was when Bitcoin was under $20,000, and that was an awesome time to buy Bitcoin. So I'm just telling you right now, those are my 3 scenarios to buy more Bitcoin. $70,000, crypto fear and greed index below 9, or any one of these 3 would work, or if Bitcoin reclaims this key moving average on this time frame. So right now, short-term price analysis, what is going on? Bitcoin's absolutely getting mauled, and I love crypto days. Also, look, I love volatile days, Bitcoin was doing nothing for 2 or 3 months, at least a month before this dump started the other day. So I'm just happy that we have volatility back in the market. I was so bored. I wasn't bored, but this is really exciting stuff. So I expect some kind of bounce here and there, but you have to understand, if I go back to the daily time frame, when Bitcoin went from the high range at 74,000, so I guess Bitcoin also has support at 74K. When Bitcoin went from $74,000 up to the 100,000 plus range, 108,000 was the all-time high, it went straight up. So if we really don't have any support now below 85,000 until 74,000. That's just what I see on the chart. So if we're at 74,000 tomorrow, I would be surprised, because I don't think it's going to happen that fast, but it could happen that fast. I wouldn't be crazy surprised, just a little surprised. I do think, though, Bitcoin is headed back down to 74,000 unless we reclaim at least 85,000, which could happen. We're only $1,000, $1,500 away. Bitcoin's down 5,000 for the day, so it won't be that crazy, but Bitcoin must first reclaim 85,000, then your next resistance is 88,000, then 91K, then 95K is very strong resistance based on what I see. If you don't reclaim 85K, I see 74,000 becoming the next support to the downside. The daily time frame is oversold. The 3-day time frame is oversold. The 4-hour time frame is probably oversold. The 1-hour time frame. So we just go through these pretty fast. I also see this descending triangle. It already hit the measure move, so we can kind of just forget about that. Let's go look at the 15-minute time frame. Is anything happening on the 15-minute time frame that looks bearish? Well, you can't get above that resistance that I was telling you about. You got rejected off of it on the 5-minute candle 1, 2, 3 times before finally just collapsing, and that's kind of the situation we're in right now. And now you're trying to hold 82,000, basically 82K, as a local support. The 5-minute time frame has made another lower high. I don't always trade on trend lines. Most of the time I use moving averages, but in a way, moving averages and trend lines are pretty similar. They go based on the trend. So right now, this is what I see going on for Bitcoin on the most recent time frame, on the smallest of time frames, not the smallest, but the 5-minute time frame. So to me right now, Bitcoin must reclaim and get above this down-sloping resistance line. And as of right now, in this current candle, that would be 84.1 or 80. We'll say 84K. If you get back above, no, we'll say 84.1. If you get back above 84.1, by the time you see this video, it'll probably be below 84K. But if you can reclaim 84K, 84.1, we can get a reversal probably back to the resistance at 85.1. If you don't do that, it's going to be bad. And to me right now, you could say that this is a falling wedge that can break up, but you have no support. So it's like trying to catch a falling knife. And if you keep making lower highs and lower lows, it's bad. So until you see a higher low on the 5-minute time frame, it's likely that you continue rolling over. And obviously, this is a rounded top here down. It's a down-sloping one, but it is still a rounded top. That's bearish. These break down most of the time. So we'll see what happens. But to me right now, if you don't reclaim 85,000, and at least on the 5-minute time frame get above 84.1, I see more downside. But I would just look for 85K. I mean, I wouldn't be trading this. I wouldn't be trying to catch the bottom of this dump, because at some point, even if we are going to 74,000, I would expect mini bounces here and there. I wouldn't be trading this though. I would go with the trend. So, you know, I love for day trading and maybe short-term swing trading, you know, several days. I love trading the 15-minute time frame. I do the same thing that I do on the 333-minute time frame for my macro investments or my swing trades that last several weeks or months, like I did with Tesla. But I would just do it on the 15-minute time frame. These trades last anywhere from several minutes, depending if it goes against me really quickly, or they can last several days. I've been doing that most recently with this meme coin Moondang, but you can do it with Bitcoin too. I just haven't been doing it because up until now it wasn't getting any moves. So this time frame, on the 15-minute time frame, would have told you right here, too short Bitcoin when you close an entire 15-minute candle below the 200-day smooth moving average. That would have happened at the price level approximately 96,000. Since 96,000, Bitcoin has not reclaimed the 15-minute 200-day smooth moving average. And my stop loss I would still be in the trade. My stop loss would be $91,300. So to me, I love this strategy. If you go down, if you just keep, you know, going down, sideways down, it's a great strategy to use. So we'll see what happens, but I don't see any real support until 74K, and your most local resistance above is this 85.1. Bulls must reclaim 85.1, or I see more downside for Bitcoin. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe, and I'll be back live Saturday at 11 p.m. Central Time. If you guys want to join the trading group where I'm keeping you guys up to date on what Bitcoin is doing every day, link to join is in the description, or the Telegram is also free to join. Discord is not. So I'll see you guys over there if you guys join, and yeah, that's all I got. If you guys have requests for other altcoins, let me know in the comments.